Hello, my name is Nina, and welcome to the presidential debate. Today's subject is about a concept called American exceptionalism. Before we get started, let's introduce you to our candidates. Would you like to all introduce yourselves? Mr. Flynn.
Well, thank you very much, Nina, for this opportunity. My name is Garrett Flynn, and I would like to thank the democracy of America and its people as a whole for allowing me to be here today.
Hey, what's up, Dallas?
Hi, my name is Dawson. Thank you, both of you, for coming out here today, and thank you, Nina, for being here today. I'm excited to get started.
Great. So now that you've met our candidates, let's go down to the first question. So, the first question is, what are all your ideas on the definition of American exceptionalism?
Yo, we are not exceptional. America sucks, bro. We just take everybody's stuff. We just gotta chill. That's my opinion.
Thank you, Gunnar. That was very informative of your views. So, Dawson, what are your views?
American exceptionalism is the idea that America is the only country with freedom, which is completely wrong, by the way. There are over 200 countries where there are democracies. People always say that America is special with its freedom and equality, but in my opinion, it's old news with the progression of other countries.
Hoopla! American exceptionalism? It's the reason I'm even able to be here today for this election. Sorry, Dawson, but you gave us an opinion and not the definition of American exceptionalism. American exceptionalism is the belief that America is different than other countries in its history, values, and overall political process. For example, yes, Dawson, other countries have indeed progressed into democracies themselves, but America was the first during that time to separate themselves from the rest of the world and start a democracy. Before we even established the government, the colonies that lived here wanted to differentiate themselves from the rest of the world. Take John Winthrop, for instance. He was one of the leaders of the Puritan colonies, and he believed that his city should serve as a city on the hill, as an example for the rest of the world. Our history was the first to establish unique views. We developed the view of equality for all people, and our political process is a combination of all the best parts of different government systems.
We'll be right back after the break.
Hey, mister, you look like you're in the Army. I was thinking about joining someday. Could you tell me a little bit about it?
You should join the army. Every man should serve for his country.
Okay, that sounds right. What else?
Back in my day, in World War II, after the Japs bombed Pearl Harbor, that was the worst mistake they could have ever made. It brought us into the war. And we went in there and we used bombs that nobody had ever used before. We showed our dominance over the rest of the world. If we didn't come in and intervene, Hitler would have been running us all right now.
That sounds awesome. I really want to join now.
USA, we have the greatest army in the entire world, and we remain the greatest country in the world.
Wow, thank you.
So, how do you guys think the idea of American exceptionalism came about?
Probably when my boy George Washington got elected.
The idea of American exceptionalism came about when social Darwinism was introduced. Our society ever since has had a false sense of superiority.
Right. Sorry to interrupt, Dawson, but I think the false sense of superiority is not what American exceptionalism is. I think that our country strives to be the best and that there's nothing wrong with wanting to be the best and do the best in healthy competition.
Our country isn't superior. We cannot do just whatever we like.
In order to do whatever you want, you also have to have the power to be able to do what you want. In my definition of American exceptionalism, I'm not discrediting other nations, but instead saying that ours is ranked one of the highest, if not the highest. Just because America is doing well doesn't mean the rest of the world is not.
Okay, but what about our general belief that the rest of the world relies on us economically? Our economics don't influence other nations.
Must I remind you of the Great Depression? After our economy collapsed, the rest of the world struggled even more because of our poor economy. A lot of the rest of the world depends on US markets. Not only do we help other countries through markets, but also through humanitarian efforts. For instance, the United States citizens not the government, donates more than any other country per capita. Let's take Haiti as an example. When there was a devastating earthquake in 2010, their homes, buildings, and lives were ruined. Since then, they are still recovering. However, our government alone gave $4.2 billion in funds to rebuild their infrastructure, and our citizens donated as well. There's no way that anyone can argue that America has no heart.
Oh no, my house and my family have been destroyed from this terrible earthquake.
Oh, look at the tragedy. I feel so bad. Here's some money.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. You've been giving very good examples about modern day. So, is it possible to get maybe some examples from the beginning of our country?
Yeah, I can definitely think of a few. Five or six, maybe? Yeah, that'd be fair.
Well, I can't really give an example because I just don't believe that American exceptionalism even exists.
All right, I have one, of course. Let's take a moment to remember the Revolutionary War.
All right, so in this corner, we've got Great Britain. Over here, we've got the United States of America. Tonight, they duel. Will America get its independence? Probably not. We got Great Britain as the heavy favorites. This little guy is the underdog. Let's see what happens. All right, back to back. 3 steps, and then on my count, draw your weapons. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, go! Ah! Ah! Holy crap! Ah! Oh! Oh! All right, it looks like we got our winner.
Dad!
U.S. wins independence. Yeah.
Our country defeated the great mother country of England, one of the most powerful during that time, in order to gain our freedom. It's important to remember the courage and strength that our people had in order to go up against such a prestigious enemy. Their navy was amongst one of the best in the world, and they were far more well equipped with an actual government. At this point, the colonies weren't even a country yet, and were somehow able to pull together and gain our freedom through sacrifice and patriotism. And that's what makes our country different in its historical origins. We fought against an unethical government, despite obvious complications, and came out victorious. Not only that, we developed one of the first democracies so that we made an actual difference in what we wanted.
Thank you, everyone. And now on to the most important question. So, do you all believe that American exceptionalism is real?
It's a nah from me.
I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but no. It's not real just because we believe that it is. We have no actual proof of it.
Of course I believe it's real. Our country is filled with immigrants and a plethora of people from different nations. We're known as the melting pot of the world. Take a look around. Go out tonight. Look at the people you see. We even have specific towns in our country that are made for people that are from other countries to celebrate their rich histories. This country provides opportunity for those who are here searching for a better life, those who are searching for the American dream, a chance at giving their loved ones the life that they know they deserve. America is the land of opportunity, as they say. With hard work, determination, an open mind, and a little luck, anyone can become successful in this country. Take a look at Howard Schultz, the creator of Starbucks. He grew up in a housing complex for the poor. Starting off with just a few coffee shops, this poor man became the CEO of a $2 billion corporation. Taking everything that I've said here tonight into consideration, it is evident to me that American exceptionalism is real. And I am hoping that for all of you, you believe it is real too.
America is and always will be the greatest country in the world.